So basically, pelvic congestion syndrome can be thought of as varicose veins of the pelvis. And I don't think nowadays anybody would find that very surprising, but I think it's sometimes forgotten when you see some of these papers coming out of certain countries. We tend to start concentrating on the product that's been put into the patient rather than the actual what the patient's got wrong with them. I'm a venous surgeon, I'm not a gynecologist, and quite often people sort of say, why is a venous surgeon treating pelvic congestion? And if you look at most of the research in pelvic congestion, it's by venous surgeons and phlebologists and interventional radiologists. It's not by gynecologists. And that's very strange, really, when you think about medicine tends to be localized. If you have a problem in your pelvis, you see a pelvic surgeon. You see a problem in your lung, you see a lung surgeon. And we tend to do it regionally, whereas the thing with learning more about veins is it's a system and it's not regional. And I think it's been very important that we start thinking, and as ourselves as venous surgeons, we start realizing we're actually looking at a system. So this was a patient came to see me in the year 2000, and she had previously had a high venous strip by a very famous surgeon in London, and she's the mother of a local general practitioner. And she decided that I was a young consultant then. She decided that I wouldn't be good enough. So when her veins came back again, she went back to him and had a second operation. So she had 2 operations in 2 years for high venous strip, and yet she still had the same varicose veins that she started with. So when we examined her in the groin, you can see up here, and I hope you can see, the adductor longus tendon. Everything on the front of that, everything lateral to that is great saphenous vein, but everything medial to that is pelvic. And when I was a junior doctor and I used to see these veins on the paravulvar region, I used to say to my consultants, what are those? And they say, oh, don't worry, just pull them out. But that was the first sign we had in 2000 that something else was going on. And very fortunately, I work with Judy Holdstock, who's recently got a professorship at the College of Phlebology for all her work in pelvic congestion. And she showed me that with transvaginal duplex, if you lie the patient at 45 degrees, left ovarian vein reflux is quite easy to see. You can also see internal iliac vein reflux, which has become a very important point for pelvic congestion.